Hello, Jess here, and today I'm sharing a simple technique that can be used for a variety of cards using Tonic Nuvo Shimmer powders with stamps and dies from the 2018 STAMPtember release from Simon Says Stamp. So let's get started. First, I stamp the plank background stamp onto watercolor cardstock with Versamark and heat emboss it with white embossing powder. I taped the paper to a hardboard and spritzed it liberally with water. Then I sprinkled it with violet BROCADE shimmer powder from Tonic Studios. A little powder goes a really long way to creating a super impactful background. I spritzed any dry areas with more water and continued to add powder until the background was covered. I blotted off the excess water and repeated the process to get a more vibrant background. Occasionally, I used a paintbrush to move some of the powder around to cover more of the white areas. Finally, I let it dry for about 30 minutes. After it was dry, I trimmed it down to a 4 by 5 1/4 panel and adhered it to a white card base. Next, I stamped a sentiment from Great Things onto black cardstock and heat embossed it with white embossing powder. Then I used the label sentiment dies to die cut it to a thin label strip. I added stick-it adhesive to a piece of black cardstock and die cut the good luck sentiment. Then I die cut the outline of the sentiment from white cardstock and adhered the black sentiment over it. I adhered it to the card with regular adhesive and then used foam mounting tape to adhere the rest of the sentiment. Finally, I added a few jewels to finish the card with for a little extra sparkle. You could easily create a similar look using any of the various shimmer powders with different background stamps and sentiments for all sorts of occasions. And that's it. You can find links to my blog and all of the products I used in the YouTube description below. And if you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows you'd like to see more from me. Thanks so much for watching, have a wonderful day, and happy STAMPtember! Bye!